Shalom, Sister Ebony, and this is our tomato and okra garden, our massive garden that my master wanted to put in this year. And it is doing so good. My daughter just harvested a bunch of okra this morning, and I come out here and look, and it's still okra that actually could be harvested. It can go maybe another day or two, but it's a lot of okra on here, and we just recently, because we were late in starting to harvest, so a lot of them got pretty big already, because we kind of I forgot to come and check, and that the okra was starting to come in, so some of them got kind of big and got woody and hard, so we harvested all of that off so our plants can keep producing, because otherwise, if we leave them on there, the big ones, or leave any okra on there and we're not harvesting it regularly, the plant will start to think that it needs to go to seed, that there's no reason to keep bearing fruit or bearing the vegetables. So right now, it's probably about a third, maybe half the size that it will, the plants will actually become, because they grow pretty tall. They just keep growing tall, and as they grow, and as you're harvesting it, it just keeps producing fruit on it. As you can see, this one is about the size that you can start harvesting. These are the new ones. There's like 5 other ones on here that are starting to grow already. So we are very grateful that we have an abundance of okra. And okra, I don't know if a lot of people know, are very, very nutritious for you. So I know it can be an acquired taste, because not a lot of people like the mucilage that is produced by the okra or the okra leaves, but it's very, very nutritious for you. So if you can find a way to eat it, do that. I like eating them raw, I found out, and cooked. I don't necessarily like the mucilage, so. And then our tomatoes are starting to ripen up. You can see all the green ones that are on here ready to grow. So we have an abundance of tomatoes, but I'm showing you now, this is the before. It's kind of overdue with, we just learned about a weaving technique that is done on tomatoes to help hold them up, so they're not, laying down and everything. So this is a different technique to help not have the tomatoes grow on the ground and everything, or lay on the ground. Helps prevent disease and the bugs from eating them up, and helps promote airflow and all of this, so you can have a great harvest of tomatoes. So as you can see, it started here. It's like 1, 2, 3. I have 3 of them. 3, and it's baler's twine that we're using, that we are weaving in between the tomatoes to hold them up, and then as they grow, you keep weaving it, and it holds the tomatoes up, the tomato plants up. And the tomatoes can get pretty heavy. The tomatoes plants, as the fruit starts to grow on there, can get pretty heavy. So you don't want to have the twine too far apart. This actually can probably be a little bit closer together and weaving it. But we're going to start out with this and then see how it does. So far they're standing up. And then I'm going to do this side. This side only has like one. No, I got 2. 2 on here. And there's a fence behind here. So I'm using this to weave the twine onto in between the tomatoes to hold it up. So this one actually has a fence, but you weave in between posts, and we put the post here all the way down. I don't know if you can see them, but so you weave the tomatoes in between the posts and the twine. So right now this is a before picture. As you can see, the tomatoes, how long this vine is coming from over here. So it's going to be propped up against this fence line here. So this is the before, and then we're going to get the after. All right, shalom, we're back. So here is the section that was done so far, completed. And we went all the way up the post and weaved. As you see, it like crisscrosses around each plant to kind of keep the plant in there and not slide down. And I had to put like 2 extra posts in here since the tomatoes were kind of heavy, to keep the twine from sagging. So here's one section done, and the tomatoes are just in between the twine, and it'll grow through there. Like a trellis. And then this side is not quite the Florida weave. On some parts it is, but because the tomatoes were not planted with using the Florida weave in mind, some of it is kind of farther away from the post and the fencing, so I kind of had to wrap it around there. But as you can see, they're all standing up. We have tomatoes coming in. Our tomatoes are coming in very well. If you keep harvesting them when they're red, they'll keep producing. The green ones will turn red faster. So, and we got this walkway cleared up, which is good. And then we're going to continue to finish up down this way and get those standing up also. So just wanted to show you that, just a new method that we're trying and perfecting. We're going to do the tomatoes with the Florida weave in mind next time, so we'll get better results, and also keep up with the with weaving it as it grows, so that we don't have to go through untangling everything and getting everything woven to after the tomatoes have already grown like super long and heavy. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, sharing with y'all a new method we're using, and bid y'all shalom.